Guys, it has been such a wait to hear anything from the Bad Batch since last year, and Celebration finally gave this series what we all been dying to hear for the next season. All I'll say for my reaction was that I was bawling in tears seeing the trailer version at Celebration, and with the official trailer being out, made my heart stop seeing what is to be expected for this season. And before I get myself started, me and Green Warrior 291 did do a season 2 theory video you can check out, though most of my audio was muffled a lot, and let's just say most of his predictions were right, as always. Anyways though, I will be analyzing the official trailer we were given, since the Celebration trailer is a bit different with more extra scenes, but I will make a few references to it. Now that all is said and done, let's get into my analysis of the Bad Batch Season 2 official trailer. We begin with the trailer hearing from Sid, happy to hear her again, that you can buy your freedom, you could have a future. And then we get into a few moments of seeing the Bad Batch in an entirely new color scheme and design look. They now give off an orange look instead of their famous red look, and I will actually say I am all in for the new color because I like to think of it as the red color during the time with the Republic, and now being free with the orange color. Each member still has a similar look to season 1, but still different, like Hunter, who now has a red scarf that reminds me of Cobb from Mandalorian and is the only member that has a teal color in his armor that also reminds me of Hauser. I hope he didn't die. There are some minor changes to the other Batch's armors, like Tech, my love. His skull logo on the side of his helmet is completely gone, along with his helmet nose strip being black. And Echo seems to be wearing a red bodysuit or clothing underneath his armor that I definitely love in him. But I think the one thing that really does excite me the most is seeing Omega's new look for this season. As much as some part of the community wanted her to have her own armor, she seems to officially be in silver outfit wear and a helmet that covers her slightly grown hair that I absolutely love a lot in certain moments of the trailer being shown. We see a moment where the group is at Sid's place and Sid asks them, "Isn't that what you are after?" And Hunter tells her that we are already free. It's interesting to remember that since they are removed from their chips and living their lives normally, that he would say that they are considered free. Then we go to a moment where Imperial Commando Special Unit Forces are still out around taking hostages, and we get a moment for Sid to say, "Clearly you're not paying attention to what's happening out there." We get into a moment where Omega is hiding to see Palpatine himself, and his quote, "It is time for a new era," is something that definitely sends chills to hear what is to come now. I will say, whatever the planet the Batch is running away from these crab-like creatures is the most beautiful planet in my opinion, just from just the way the water is made. Okay guys, there's a moment where we do see Crosshair, of course, and he appears to be with someone else, and based off from the other armor, and later on in the trailer, we now have Cody appearing in this series, and yes, Green Warrior did say him as the first pick. I'm not gonna lie, this brought me in tears seeing him again, and it makes me remember he likely still has his chip in him, and it only makes sense why he would be with Crosshair. Another thing to take in is that his armor is no longer the 212th Orange Battalion color and is now a gray color. We go into a talk with Echo telling Hunter that there are others out there who need our help, which shows that he is still the same person that wants to be like a soldier and help those who are in need. Though I want to get into this moment where it looks like a mining facility to see a group of young boys being caught. Now, I don't know if this is just me or maybe others who may think the same, but I immediately thought that these might be some surviving clone cadets that they are now living the way they are. I say that because one of them has a similar face, and all we know is that they were supposed to be transported off somewhere else, which we never knew the exact location. Another thing that in this trailer that dropped my jaw, if you remember the training Padawans from Clone Wars that got to find their crystal and build their sabers, we have one of those Padawans in this trailer, and that is Gungi. It is such an exciting moment to see another surviving Padawan, besides Kanan, to now be in this series, though it worries me a bit if the other Padawans are even alive or not. And let's not forget the fact that Rex is back, no longer wearing the big poncho from season 1, and is wearing a completely different outfit we sadly do not see fully. but it also looks like he is no longer wearing his 501st Battalion armor, making this the moment of him letting go of the Clone Wars that he carried himself wearing for the longest time. There are some moments that weren't in the official trailer and were in the Celebration trailer version, like Tech comforting Omega in a cave saying, "We have to adapt, that is what soldiers do." A moment that we wanted Omega to be around with more often than Hunter and Wrecker. Until Omega says, "We're more than that, we're family." Hearing her say that is a moment to know that she expresses her feelings to no other than the logical clone who likely doesn't know how to comprehend what the feelings he was given from her. Another moment, but just in a black screen, to hear a clone saying Crosshair and for Crosshair to say Commander Cody. But what really makes seeing him worth being in this series is him asking Crosshair, "Are we making the galaxy better?" Now this is a moment to wonder whether or not he has a malfunction on his chip, because he is now questioning the idea of becoming part of the new empire that he even took part in executing Order 66. Crosshair just tells him, "We're soldiers, we do what needs to be done," and cuts into a moment with him and Rampart, and as he tells him, "Your loyalty and determination are commendable." Now, personally, I don't know if I want to be happy with Rampart commending Crosshair, because let's not forget that Rampart purposely left Crosshair behind on Kamino, and seeing these two together again is something I do not think that could be done easily with just a simple praise for him. Though there are some characters we do not seem to find in the trailer, like Gonki and AZ, that now makes me a bit worried about what happened to our favorite droids, but hopefully we do get to see them in this series. I love knowing the similar faces that we're going to see for this series, but the one character that I want to see most in this series is Commander Wolffe, simply because he is a character that has no explanation on how he survived throughout the aftermath of Order 66 and appears with Rex and Gregor, another character hoping to see again in this series, in Rebels. This may be the only series that will help explain his survival to make the connection of him tie perfectly with the Rebels timeline. I cannot express enough how both the Celebration and official trailer have made me very excited to watch this batch again, and is still confirmed to be airing this year in the fall, meaning this will likely be premiered after Andor is complete. With that said and done, I hope you enjoyed hearing my opinions on the Bad Batch Season 2, and put down your opinions on what you think will happen in the comments below. This is Geek358_2 signing off with the salute Tech did that is a parallel to Crosshair making the same salute in the Clone Wars Bad Batch episode, and I'll see you in another video. Bye!